To, today, tonight, tomorrow, to work, to school, to the store. We have to go now. He went to work. They hope to find it. I can't wait to find out. We don't know what to do. Don't jump to conclusions. To be or not to be. He didn't get to go. He told me to help. She told you to get it. I go to work. At 1:45. The only way to get it is, you've got to pay to get it. We plan to do it. Let's go to lunch. The score was 4-6. It's the only way to do it, so to speak. I don't know how to say it. Go to page 8. Show me how to get it. You need to know when to do it. Who's to blame? At. We're at home. I'll see you at lunch. Dinner's at 5. Leave him at the door. The meeting's at 1. He's at the post office. They're at the bank. I'm at school. I'll see you at 11. He's at a meeting. She laughed at his idea. One at a time. We got it at an auction. The show started at 8. The dog jumped out at us. I was at a friend's house. It. Can you do it? Give it to me. Buy it tomorrow. It can wait. Read it twice. Forget about it. Give it a try. Let it alone. Take it away. I got it in London. What is it about? Let's try it again. Look, there it is. 4. This is for you. It's for my friend. A table for 4, please. We planned it for later. For example, for instance, what is this for? What'd you do it for? Who'd you get it for? From. It's from the IRS. I'm from Arkansas. There's a letter from Bob. This letter's from Alaska. Who's it from? Where are you from? In. It's in the bag. What's in it? I'll be back in a minute. This movie? Who's in it? Come in. He's in America. N. He's an American. I got an A in English. He got an F in algebra. He had an accident. We want an orange. He didn't have an excuse. I'll be there in an instant. It's an easy mistake to make. And. Ham and eggs. Bread and butter. Coffee? With cream and sugar? No, lemon and sugar. And some more cookies? They kept going back and forth. We watched it again and again. He did it over and over. We learned by trial and error. Or, soup or salad? Now or later? More or less. Left or right? For here or to go? Are you going up or down? R. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you planning on doing? How are you? Those are no good. How are you doing? The kids are still asleep.
One.
Hey, Anne,
That looks really nice on you. Is it new?
Yeah, I got it on sale at George Brothers Department Store. I never miss their sales. They have really good prices.
Well, you made a good choice. That color looks great.
Thanks.
Oh, look at the time. I didn't realize it was so late. I've got to run. It was good seeing you.
2.
What are you taking this year?
Mostly literature courses.
Oh, really? Are they any good?
Some of them are, except for Professor Scott's class. I mean, the books are interesting and the tests are pretty easy. But he tries to be funny all the time, and his jokes are really awful.
Really? What kind of jokes does he tell?
3.
What an awful month we're having.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? So hot and humid. It's hard to sleep at night, too. I wish I had air conditioning.
Me too.
Funny, it's not usually this hot in the fall.
That's true. Well, I think I'm going to get some more of those chips. Enjoy the party.
4.
So tell me, Maggie, what's he like?
Well, he's really fun to be with. He always makes me laugh. That's what I like most about him.
He sounds really nice.
He is. And he's always giving me little presents. But I guess that will stop when he knows me better.
Yeah, probably. So how long have you known him anyway?
5.
So are you still doing the same thing, David?
Yeah, I am, unfortunately. I wish I was doing something more challenging.
So why don't you look for something else?
I really should. I feel stuck in that office, like I'm not moving ahead. That's the worst thing about it.
Well, good luck to you. If I hear about any jobs, I'll let you know.
6.
So, everybody's fine at home, Sarah?
Yes, they are, thanks. Oh, exciting news. My sister's going to get married next month.
Really? You mean Jenny?
That's right. She's marrying a guy she met when she was studying in Canada, and we're all going to Toronto for the wedding. It'll be fun.
Sounds great. And how about your brother? What has he been doing lately?
Are you going to James's party on Saturday?
Of course. James always gives the best parties. And there are always lots of interesting new people to meet.
It's true. I don't know where he manages to find them all.
Well, you know what he's like. He makes friends really easily. He really likes talking to people, and he loves inviting people over.
Uh-huh. He invited me for dinner last Saturday. What a feast.
Yeah, he's a great cook, too.
After dinner, I offered to help clean up, and he told me not to worry about it. He said he'd take care of it in the morning. He was like, "It's nothing. No big deal."
Yep, that sounds like James.
Listen to the conversation and number the information 1 through 7 in the order you hear it. Then listen again. What are the 3 things Anthony likes?
So, Laura, how did the blind date go last night?
Well, it wasn't exactly a blind date. I found out a little bit about him through the introduction agency before we went out.
Yeah, but you can never tell until you meet them, so?
It was fine. His name's Anthony. There's not much to tell, really. We just had dinner over at Hawthorne's, then went to hear a jazz band at the Blue Moon.
Oh, come on, Laura. Is he tall, short?
He's kind of tall, I guess. A bit taller than me.
And?
I don't know. Short black hair. Generally speaking, he's a good-looking guy. Oh, and he's got blue eyes.
What does he do?
He's a classical musician.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays down at the Symphony Hall. He's in the city orchestra.
Wow. So what did you talk about?
The usual stuff. Like I said, he really likes music, so we spent a lot of time talking about our favorite bands. He sort of likes traveling, too, so we talked about the places we've been. Oh, and he likes golf, so we're probably going to play around this weekend.
Listen to 3 people call about apartment advertisements. Check the words that best describe each apartment. 1.
Creative Rentals, good morning.
Hello. I'm calling about the apartment you have for rent.
Yes. What can I tell you about it?
Where is it exactly?
It's on King Street, just off the freeway.
Oh, near the freeway. Can you hear the traffic?
Yes, I'm afraid you do hear some, but the apartment has lots of space. It has 3 bedrooms and a very large living room.
I see. And is it in a new building?
Well, the building is about 50 years old.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll think about it.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
2.
Hello?
Hello. Is the apartment you're advertising still available?
Yes, it is.
Can you tell me a little about it?
Well, it's a perfect apartment for one person. It's 1 room with a kitchen at one end.
I see. And is it far away from the subway?
There's a subway station just down the street. Actually, the apartment is located right downtown, so you step out of the building and there are stores and restaurants everywhere. But it's on a high floor, so you don't hear any street or traffic noise.
It sounds like just the kind of place I'm looking for. I'd like to come see it, please.
Sure. Let me give you the address.
3.
Town and City Rentals. How can I help you?
Hi. Is that apartment you advertise still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good. Listen, I can't pay too much, so the low price you're asking is really good for me.
Great.
How big is it?
It's 2 rooms plus the kitchen and bathroom.
Well, is it a safe place to live?
Well, I can tell you I've lived here for 5 years and I never heard about anybody having a problem.
Well, that's good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Does the apartment have a lot of windows?
Windows? Yes, there are plenty of windows. But unfortunately, there isn't much light, really. See, there's another building right next to ours.
Oh, that's okay. I'm never around in the day anyway. Do you think it's all right if I come and look at it?
Anytime. When do you want to see it?
Listen to people describing their mistakes. Complete the chart. Jim.
The biggest mistake I made was when I grew a beard. I was 21 at the time, but I looked younger. I mean, I'm short and I have a young face, so every girl I met treated me like a boy. And when I went to clubs or places where you have to be 21, well, it was really embarrassing. They always asked me for my ID, but they never asked any of my friends. So one day I thought, what can I do to look older? I debated getting my ear pierced, but that's not really my thing. So I grew a beard instead. What a disaster. It looked really strange. I mean, it didn't even look real. What's worse, my hair is blonde, but my mustache and beard were reddish. And I still got asked to show my ID. I only kept it for about 3 weeks.
Tammy.
I used to have long blonde hair. I remember getting really annoyed when people said, "Oh, she's a blonde. She won't understand because blondes are dumb." People always treated me like I was stupid. Well, I'm not. So, when I was 18, I decided to do something about it. At first, I thought about dyeing my hair black, but I knew it wouldn't suit me. So instead, I got it cut really short. When my mom saw it, she was okay with it because she's a great mom and she knows that hair grows back. My friends were all right with it too. Actually, they thought it looked pretty good. And my teachers all liked it a lot. The only person who didn't like it was me. I hated it. I thought it made me look old, which is terrible. So my advice is, only get a short haircut if you have a really good reason.
I really admire her. 1,
What do you think of her singing?
2,
What do you think of Jack?
3,
Is Jenny interesting?
4, what's your boss like? 5,
You've been described as very talented.
6,
What makes you so energetic?
listen again and check your answers. 1,
What do you think of her singing?
I think she's very talented.
2,
What do you think of Jack?
He's really smart.
3,
Is Jenny interesting?
Yes, fascinating.
4, what's your boss like?
He's an interesting character.
5,
You've been described as very talented.
Thanks. That's kind of you to say so.
6,
What makes you so energetic?
I don't know. I just am.
One,
Is it close to public transportation?
2,
How many bedrooms are there?
3,
There's no pool.
4,
What are the views like?
5,
The second bedroom's spacious.
6.
The front door's broken.
Listen again and check your answers. 1,
Is it close to public transportation?
It's not too far.
2,
How many bedrooms are there?
2 large ones.
3,
There's no pool.
That's true, but the sea is nearby.
4,
What are the views like?
You can see the ocean from the back.
5,
The second bedroom's spacious.
Yes, it's quite big.
6.
The front door's broken.
We'll have it fixed.
Listen and practice.
Jason, turn down the TV a little, please.
Oh, but this is my favorite program.
I know, but it's very loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down.
That's better. Thanks.
Lisa, please pick up your things. They're all over the living room floor.
In a minute, Mom. I'm on the phone.
Okay, but do it as soon as you hang up.
Sure. No problem.
Goodness. Were we like this when we were kids?
Definitely.
Have you noticed how forgetful Dad is getting? He's always forgetting where his car keys are. It drives me crazy.
And he can never find his glasses either.
I know.
You know what drives me crazy about Mom?
What?
Those awful talk shows she watches on TV. She just loves them.
Yeah, I think she watches them for hours every day.
Oh well. I guess they're just getting old. I hope I never get like that.
Me too. Hey, let's go and play a video game.
Great idea. By the way, have you seen my glasses anywhere?
Hi, Rod. This is Jack.
Oh, hi, Jack. What's up?
I'm going to my best friend's wedding this weekend. I'd love to videotape it. Would you mind if I borrowed your video camera?
Yeah. That's okay, I guess. I don't think I'll need it for anything.
Thanks a million.
Sure. Have you used the video camera before? It's pretty easy.
Yeah, a couple of times. Would it be okay if I picked it up on Friday night?
Fine. No problem.
1. Mike.
Hi, Sandy. This is Mike.
Oh, hi. How are things with you?
Pretty good. Listen, I was wondering if I could use your video game system over the weekend.
You mean my Sony PlayStation?
Yeah. My sisters asked me to take care of my niece and nephew over the weekend. They're 6 and 8, and I thought it would be a great way to keep them busy.
Well, that's a good idea. Kids that age love video games. But, well, I have bad news. My machine isn't working. I've been meaning to take it in to get fixed, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, too bad.
But you can always rent one. Most video stores have machines to rent. You just have to leave a deposit.
Oh, perfect. I'll do that. Thanks, Sandy.
No problem.
2. Phil.
Hi, Greg. It's Phil.
Hi, what's up?
Not much, but I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor.
Maybe. Try me.
Well, I have to go out of town for a few days next week.
Uh-huh.
Could I leave Polly with you while I'm gone?
Polly? Who's Polly?
You know, Polly, my bird.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your bird. I don't know, Phil. I really don't like birds very much. They're messy, and they make a lot of noise, and...
No, not Polly. She's really a great bird. She's really clean and very quiet. She won't bother you, I promise.
All right, I'll do it.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'll bring her over on Tuesday night.
Okay, but you owe me one.
Listen to 3 people complaining. What are they complaining about? How does the other person apologize? More than one answer is possible. 1.
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think your car is parked in my space downstairs.
Really?
Yes. Do you drive a blue Honda?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's a blue Honda parked in space 13, and that's my space.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My son must have put it in the wrong space. Ours is the one right next to yours, number 12. Let me get my keys, and I'll go right down and move the car.
Thanks.
And I'll make sure my son doesn't do it again.
I appreciate it.
2.
Gee, Bob, you're really late. You said you'd be here at 6, and look at the time. It's almost 6:30.
I'm really sorry. Tell you what, I'll pay for dinner.
It's all right. You don't have to do that.
No, I want to pay. You had to wait for me almost half an hour.
Well, hey, okay, if you insist. Thanks.
3.
Hi, Sally. What happened to you on Sunday?
Sunday? What do you mean?
You don't remember? I had a party, and I invited you.
Oh, gosh, of course you did, and I completely forgot about it. I was busy all day helping my brother with his car, and I guess I just forgot. Sorry. How did the party go, anyway?
It was great, but we missed you.
Gee, now I really feel bad.
It's hard to watch TV these days without seeing reality shows. Some nights, it's hard to find a scripted drama to watch. There are so many different kinds of reality shows, too. The most popular one in the U.S. has been the American Idol show. This is a singing competition where amateurs try to impress the judges, and the audience calls in to vote off a contestant each week. The last person left standing gets a recording contract. I think many countries now have a reality show like this. This show starts its 4th season this year, and I think it'll be more popular than ever. Think it'll be more popular than ever.
Conversation. Listen and practice.
Hi, Daniel. This is Albert.
Oh, hi. How are things?
Just fine, thanks. Are you doing anything on Saturday night?
Saturday night? Let me think. Oh, yes, my cousin just called to say he was flying in that night. I told him I would pick him up.
Oh, that's too bad. It's my birthday. I'm having dinner with Amanda, and I thought I'd invite more people and make it a party.
Gee, I'm really sorry, but I won't be able to make it.
I'm sorry, too. But that's okay.
One. Scott.
Hello? Hi, Scott. This is Albert. How are things? Oh, hi, Albert. It's my birthday on Saturday, and I thought maybe you'd like to come to my party.
Oh, I really wish I could, but I won't be around this weekend. I'm leaving Friday night and won't get back till Sunday afternoon.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Albert. Have a great party, though, and happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. And you have a great weekend, Scott.
Oh, thanks.
Well, bye.
See you around.
2. Manuel.
Hello?
Hello, Manuel.
Hi, Albert. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
What's up?
Well, my birthday is Saturday, and I'm having a little party with some friends, and I thought maybe you'd like to come.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I already promised my mother I'd take her to the new dance club downtown. She loves to dance, and she's really looking forward to it.
Oh, I didn't know your mom liked to dance, Manuel.
Oh, yeah, she loves it. And, well, Mom.
It's okay, Manuel. Don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry. Okay, well,
See you soon.
Take care, Albert.
Okay, bye, Manuel.
Bye.
Held T before N. 1. He's forgotten the carton of satin mittens. 2. She's certain that he has written it. 3. The cotton curtain is not in the fountain. 4. The hikers went in the mountains. 5. Martin has gotten a kitten. 6. Students study Latin in Britain. 7. Whitney has a patent on those sentences. 8. He has not forgotten what was written about the mutant on the mountain. 9. It's not certain that it was gotten from the fountain. 10. You need to put an orange cotton curtain on that window. 11. We like that certain satin better than the carton of cotton curtains. 12. The Intercontinental Hotel is in Seattle. 13. The frightened witness had forgotten the important written message. 14. The child wasn't beaten because he'd bitten the button.
Paul, did you find a summer job yet?
Yeah, I'm working in a restaurant.
Oh, how's it going?
The money's not bad.
What are you doing? Are you waiting tables?
I wish. No, I'm working in the kitchen. I cut up stuff for the chef, vegetables and meat and things. I also wash the dishes.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, it's pretty hard work. I didn't realize how hot it is in a restaurant kitchen until I took this job.
So why don't you quit?
I'd love to, but I need the money.
Delta Education.
Hello. I'm calling about the job you advertised for a salesperson. Is it still available?
Yes, it is.
Well, can you tell me something about the job?
Sure. Our company sells educational books for children. We're looking for part-time salespeople to promote our books to local bookstores.
That sounds interesting. I'm a student, and I'm looking for part-time work.
Well, perhaps you'd like to come in for an interview.
Yes, I would.
Oh, just one thing we didn't mention in the advertisement. Some of our books are in Spanish, so we'd like to hire someone who speaks Spanish.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do.
Good. Well, let me arrange a time for you to come in for an interview.
Listen to people talk about the kind of work they are looking for. Check the job that would be best for each person. 1.
So what kind of job are you looking for?
Well, I haven't made up my mind. I love working with people, and I love traveling. I don't want a job where I'm stuck in an office all day. I want to get out and see the world.
Are you interested in working in business? That's where you can sometimes make good money.
I'm not really interested in making a lot of money at this point in my life. I'll worry about that later.
2.
What kind of career are you planning for yourself?
I don't know. I think I'd like to have a job where I can help people. Everybody else in my family's in law or business, boring stuff like that. That's just not for me. I know I'd like to work overseas, though. Maybe in a children's hospital in a developing country. But that's a long way away. I have to get into medical school first, and that's not going to be easy.
3.
What kind of job do I have in mind? Well, I don't want a regular 9-to-5 job. Eventually, I'd like to get into acting. Maybe even break into movies. But I guess that won't happen for a while.
So what are you doing in the meantime?
Well, I work out at the gym nearly every day. I need to be really fit. And I'm taking acting lessons as well, so that I feel comfortable in front of a crowd. I just had some pictures taken to show to agents in the city. Would you like to see them?
Sure.
I'm going to a conference this weekend back in my home state of Minnesota. I'm going there to address a convention full of librarians, believe it or not. For me, the worst part of going on the road for business is not the traveling. It's all the preparation you have to do. I created a whole checklist of things I have to do when I travel. First, I confirm that my flight will be on time departing from LAX. Next, I call to double-check on my reservation for the hotel and the rent-a-car. After that, I pull out my suitcase and start packing. I'm a light packer, so I only bring the pants, shirts, socks, and underwear I'm going to need, nothing more. I throw in my toiletries bag with the usual stuff, shaver, shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss. And then I'm just about done. Finally, I go through my briefcase to make sure I have all the things I'll need for the conference. My badge, my laptop, my overhead transparencies, a notepad, and some pens. Now I'm ready. Off I go to my old home. I'm ready. Off I go to my old home.
Listen to Jenny's voicemail and check the things her boss asks her to do.
Hi, Jenny, it's me. Can you do a few things for me? Can you call the airline and reconfirm my flight? Oh, make sure they've given me an aisle seat. They messed it up last time. Oh, and could you get out the file? It's in the travel section under Seoul, August. Could you make 2 copies of my speech? Yeah, I want to work on it on the plane. And could you print out a copy of my itinerary and fax it to my wife in Singapore? She wants to know how she can contact me. Make sure it has all the hotel phone and fax numbers on it, okay? What else? Oh, could you send Connie out to the pharmacy to pick up my medicine? If I don't take it with me, I'll be in trouble. I don't want to have to waste time in Seoul trying to find a doctor.
Listen and check the things Jenny did. Then listen again. Why did some things not get done?
Quick, I'm running late. Where's the stuff?
Well, here it is. I made an extra copy of the speech, just in case.
Good. Great.
And I reconfirmed your flight.
Uh-huh.
Only I couldn't get an aisle seat. They were all gone.
Oh, no.
Well, I got you a window.
Okay. And did you fax my wife?
Well, no. The fax machine's broken. But I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, could you call her and give her the details of my Seoul hotel? She'll be angry if she can't contact me.
Okay.
And, where's my medicine?
Oh, Connie went home sick at lunchtime, and there was no one else I could send. Sorry. I couldn't leave the office myself.
That's a problem. That is a problem.
Look, why don't you stop on the way to the airport?
I guess I'll have to try.
Great, okay. Have a great trip, and I hope the speech goes well.
One.
Excuse me, this is Terminal A, isn't it?
That's right.
Can you tell me how I get from here to Terminal B?
Yes. Go out the main entrance and turn right. Go over the footbridge to the baggage claim and wait there for the bus to Terminal B. There's one every 5 minutes.
Do I need to buy a ticket?
No, it's free.
2.
Excuse me, do you know what time the flight from Tokyo arrives?
You can check it on one of the monitors over there, but let me see if I can find it for you.
Thanks.
It looks like it's delayed.
Oh, so do you know what time it's arriving?
They haven't announced the arrival time yet, so why don't you check again on the monitor in about 15 minutes?
Okay, thanks again.
3.
Excuse me, how can I get to the Wilson Hotel from the airport?
Check at the information counter on level 1. They have maps there. Are you driving? Car rentals are on level 1 as well.
No, I'd like to get a bus if possible.
I think there's a shuttle bus to the hotel in front of the airport.
Oh, thanks. Do you know if the hotel is very far from here?
Actually, it's really close. It's about a 10-minute ride.
4.
Is it possible to buy souvenirs and gifts here?
Yes, go to level 2. There's only one store, a duty-free shop in the departure area.
Do I need to go through customs and immigration first?
Yes. You'll find the shop right in front of you after you go through.
And do you know if they take credit cards or do I need to use cash?
Either is fine, but I'm not sure which cards they accept.
People are checking into a hotel. What do they have to do? 1.
Hello, my name's Bill Sampson. I have a reservation.
Just a moment, please, Mr. Sampson. Yes. Would you mind filling out this form, please?
Thanks.
Could I also see your passport?
Here it is.
Thank you. Will you be paying by credit card?
Yes, I have it right here.
Thank you.
2.
Yes, I'd like to check in, please.
Certainly. Do you have a reservation with us?
Yes, the name's Peter Fox.
That's funny. I can't find your name in the computer. Do you have your confirmation number?
Yes, it's 6913.
Oh, I see. Sorry, your name was spelled wrong. And could I see your passport, please?
Here you are.
Okay. How will you be paying for your room?
I'll pay cash.
In that case, I'll have to ask you for a deposit.
That's fine.
3.
I'd like to check in. My name's Pennington.
Would you mind spelling your name for me so I can check it on the computer?
Yes, it's Pennington.
Yes, here it is. Can I see some form of identification, please?
Is a driver's license okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thanks.
Do I need to fill out a registration form?
No, you are already registered. Just sign this card, please.
Could you fax this for me? 1.
Can you call the airline and reconfirm my flight?
2.
Would you mind sending this fax to Bob?
3.
Could you ask my assistant to come in?
4. Could you call my wife and tell her I'll be home late?
5.
Would you mind sending me that email again?
6.
Could you give this memo to the boss?
Listen again and check your answers. 1.
Can you call the airline and reconfirm my flight?
I've done it already.
2.
Would you mind sending this fax to Bob?
Sure, I'll do it now.
3.
Could you ask my assistant to come in?
Okay, I'll tell her.
4. Could you call my wife and tell her I'll be home late?
Sure. What's the number?
5. Would you mind sending me that email again?
The one I sent you yesterday?
6.
Could you give this memo to the boss?
I don't think he's in right now.
One.
What did you do this summer?
2. What's the most interesting thing about your job? 3.
What sort of job are you looking for?
4.
What's the most important thing to you?
5.
Do you want to work with people?
6. How would you like a weekend job?
Listen again and check your answers. 1.
What did you do this summer?
I took a part-time job.
2.
What's the most interesting thing about your job?
Working with people.
3.
What sort of job are you looking for?
Something part-time.
4.
What's the most important thing to you?
Oh, job satisfaction.
5.
Do you want to work with people?
Definitely.
6.
How would you like a weekend job?
I'd prefer evenings.
I just finished a huge project at work and I needed some downtime. I decided to take a short vacation. I liked the idea of a long weekend out of town. My friend Sarah offered to let me crash at her place in San Francisco, but I decided to stay at a hotel instead. Sarah has a couple of roommates and I thought it might be too crowded. I called the toll-free reservation number of a major hotel chain. The reservation agent was very helpful after I got through the long phone tree.
Dutton Hotels, how may I help you today?
I wanted to check rates and availability for your San Francisco location.
Certainly. I can help you with that. Will that be the downtown or waterfront location?
The waterfront location.
What date do you plan to check in?
I'd like to check in on October 12th and check out the 15th.
Okay, let me see what we have. For how many?
1. And if possible, I'm looking for a non-smoking room.
Sure, we have a non-smoking queen with an ocean view for $189 or a standard room with a courtyard view for $139 a night.
I'd like to book the standard room.
Okay, your last name?
Rama.
And your first name?
Jeff.
Okay, I have you booked in a standard non-smoking queen, checking in on October 12th and departing the 15th. What major credit card would you like to use to guarantee the reservation?
A Visa.
The number and expiration?
It's 7388-2424-3535-1818. And the expiration is 0508.
Your confirmation number is PD672. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Have a nice day, and thank you for calling Dutton Hotels.
Listen and practice.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the bank is?
There's one upstairs, across from the duty-free shop.
Oh, thanks. Do you know what time it opens?
It should be open now. It opens at 8 a.m.
Good. And can you tell me how often the buses leave for the city?
You need to check at the transportation counter. It's right down the hall.
Okay, and just one more thing. Do you know where the nearest restroom is?
Right behind you, ma'am. See that sign?
Oh, thanks a lot. Excuse me, it's me again. I'm sorry. I need some more information, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Thanks. Do you know how much a taxi costs to the city?
Well, it depends on the traffic, of course, but it usually costs about $40.
$40? I guess I'll take the bus. That means I have almost an hour till the next one. Where could I find an inexpensive restaurant in the airport? Maybe a fast food place?
Go upstairs and turn right. You'll see the snack bar on your left.
Thanks very much. Have a nice day.
You too.
Conversation. Listen and practice.
Did you know next week is Halloween? It's on October 31st.
So, what do you do on Halloween? We don't have that holiday in Russia.
Well, it's a day when kids dress up in masks and costumes. They knock on people's doors and ask for candy by saying the words trick or treat.
Sounds interesting.
But it's not just for kids. Lots of people have costume parties. Hey, my friend Pete is having a party. Would you like to go?
Sure, I'd love to. So, are we going to wear costumes to the party?
Of course. That's half the fun. Last year I rented this great Dracula costume, and this year I'm going as a clown.
A clown? Yes, you would make a good clown.
Hey.
Oh, I'm just kidding. What about me? What kind of costume should I wear?
Why don't you go as a witch? I saw a terrific witch outfit at the costume store.
A witch? Yeah, that's a good idea. So after I scare people, you can make them laugh.
Mike has just returned from Brazil. Listen to him talk about Carnival. Take notes to answer these questions. What is Carnival? How long does it last? When is it? What is the best part about it? What is the samba?
Isn't that music fantastic? It's from a samba CD that I got when I was in Rio for Carnival. Wow, Carnival in Rio is really something. It's a party that lasts for 4 whole days. It's held in late February or early March, but you need to book your hotel way in advance because hotels fill up really quickly. There are carnivals all over Brazil, but the most famous one is in Rio. The whole city is decorated with colored lights and streamers. It's really beautiful. Everyone is very friendly, especially to visitors from other countries. The best part about Carnival is the big parade. The costumes are unbelievable. People work on them for months. It's really fantastic to watch. Everyone dances the samba in the streets. I'd really recommend you go to Rio for Carnival if you ever have the chance.
What would you do if you woke up one morning and found that everybody knew your name? If you were suddenly famous, would you be very different? Or would you try to stay the same? If you were famous, would you change? Or would everything be the same? Would you hang out with your old friends? Or would you send them all away? What would you do if you had so much money that you never had to work another day? Would you think about tomorrow and save every dollar? Or would you spend it all today? Would you buy all the things you've always wanted? Or would you give it all away? If you were rich, do you think you'd be really happy? What would you do if you woke up one morning and found that your life had completely changed?